Empire State fighters, as we've been hearing, have launched offensives targeting 2 cities in that part of the world.
Tonight I want to speak to you about what the United States will do with our friends and allies. Our objective is clear. We will degrade and ultimately destroy ISIL through a comprehensive and sustained counterterrorism strategy. ISIL is a terrorist organization, pure and simple. The United States of America is meeting them with strength and resolve. I can announce that America will lead a broad coalition to roll back this terrorist threat.
Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're doing something different. As you can see, we are in the F18 in DCS, and we are going to attempt to re-familiarise ourselves with this jet, because I haven't flown it in a while, and this campaign, Inherent Resolve, is mission 1. Now, I chose this campaign because it's for all skill levels, right? And as I've forgotten quite a lot recently on how to operate the jet, I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to get back into this wonderful aircraft and yeah, re-familiarise myself with it. Now, it is an animal. I absolutely love the F-18, and it is the jet I am most comfortable in. So mistakes will happen, a lot of mistakes, but you know, I thought we'd just sort of figure that out on the fly. So let's see what this mission has for us today.
Striker, welcome to Operation Inherent Resolve. You'll be part of the most advanced military force ever assembled. But make no mistake, we'll be fighting some pretty bad actors out there, and it will be messy. Now, we're still getting set up here, but things are coming along nicely. Be sure to access your knee board for the missions. We'll provide details of the sortie, your orders, and any intel we may have. Also, be aware that you will be using the Communications F10 menu for orders. First up, we're going to give you a quick run around the block to make sure you can fly. Get yourself up to the ranges and see what the guys up there need.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Striker, this is Ramex 51. We're just getting ready to taxi. Please follow us out to the active, and we will escort you to the weapons range.
The weapons range. I love that accent. That's cool. Alright. So, I guess we're good to go. I think I've got the jet set up how I want it, or would normally have it.
Ramex 51, taxi.
Wingman looking good. Okay, I assume these are the 2 Mirages we got to follow, obviously. Awesome paint scheme on that first jet.
Two is taxi.
Okay. I think we're good. I think I've remembered most of the important stuff. We'll see what happens. So we'll follow these guys. So the whole idea of this campaign is, I suppose we're out to smash ISIS, and we're based in Turkey, acrylic base. We'll see what happens. I'm very rusty. In fact, there are some HOTAS buttons that I can't remember what I've bound them to, so we really are going to have to play it by ear. Mirage 1 leaves. These guys are not hanging around. So I guess we'll just hit the burners and go. Reheat on. Bit windy. That caught me off. Whoa, 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 whoa. We need to trim that out. That's a little bit wobbly. It's okay. Rejoin.
Striker 3-4, move up.
Wingman's up. So I think this campaign consists of 7 or 8 missions, all with varying different tasks, which will really test my knowledge of the aircraft. Like I said, I'm extremely rusty, and that's why I like this campaign. Sort of chose it.
Striker 3-4, this is Ramex 5-1. We are airborne. Heading 054 at 1000. Stay low after takeoff and continue to follow your waypoint. We will RV at waypoint 2 at about 300 knots.
Okay, and I've lost them already. Did I overtake them?
Okay, Striker, it looks like we are saddled. We'll transit to the range at low level and route via the mountains. Stay with us, Striker.
Stay with us? Yeah, I overshot them by a lot because I was fiddling around in the cockpit. So I guess we'll have to slow down a little bit. We're supposed to be following them, not the other way around. So that's straight away, first mistake. No biggie. So you can see we're carrying some rockets and some smoke bombs. Yeah, I'm definitely not activating hard mode. Like I said, I picked this campaign because it's supposed to be for sort of all skill levels. It's going to re-affiliate me with the jet a little bit. I do like the Hornet. It does so much. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but carrier landings, it's great stuff. You know, it's a true multi-role jet. It's fantastic to fly. Very forgiving. So I'm going to do something completely unprofessional and just, you know, swing around these guys a little bit. Obviously, wingman there in the mirror, he's not going to be too happy with that maneuver, but mistakes will be made. Yeah, there we are. So we need to catch up to these guys. Got master arm on, although probably not going to need it just yet. I'm not entirely sure how this mission's going to pan out, to be honest. Now I will say, if there's any missions that require air-to-air refueling, that is a big problem. I am atrocious at air-to-air refueling. I haven't done it in literal years, so hopefully we can avoid that where possible. Maybe bring fuel, extra fuel tanks to prevent me having to do that, because it's so difficult. It's so difficult. Air-to-air refueling is very difficult. So hopefully there's none of that, but we'll see. Okay, we've caught up to those guys now, so we should be okay. I don't like to get too close to the AI. Historically, in the campaigns, they can fly very egregiously and just turn without any sort of indication. I've had I've had accidents because of it. So that they're going in and out of burner, it seems. Big puff of black smoke.
we are about to turn north, so we descend into low level, plugging in some power.
Striker, copy.
Guess it's time to go fast. I'm pretty low already, 1,570 feet. I think we need to catch up a little bit here. Now I will try to add external footage as much as possible, so you're not just staring at the cockpit, but the replay system on DCS is notoriously hit and miss. I will try and spice it up in the edit when I can, if the track file works. But for now we'll just try and keep up with these Mirages, who do seem to be booking a little bit, not gonna lie. We're doing 470 knots. Oh, here we go. I am a little bit concerned about fuel. I've only got one centerline drop tank, and down at this low altitude I'm going to be chewing through fuel, so that is something I need to be mindful of as well. See what happens.
And that's it, we are down. Looking for 600 feet and heading for the lake. Striker, maintain trail formation.
Striker! Striker!
Copy.
I need to turn it off.
Over the lake. Bearing right as we head for
Well,
the
at least
canyon.
turn it down,
Easing the
because
speed
that's going to
down.
get on my nerves real quick. Thank you. Don't need to be hearing that. Thank you very much. Are these guys, okay. We're falling behind quite a bit here. I need to,
And there we go. Beautiful. Stay with us.
oh, closure, closure, come off the throttle. I think they're slowing down, kind of. It's like we're going for some low-level valley flying. This should be cool. Yeah, see that they've slowed right down. This is probably the closest I'll ever get to flying the Mac loop. It's very difficult trying to keep an eye on both of them, I have to admit. Struggling a little bit, especially when they sit in the canopy bow. Like now, for example. That's quite annoying, but it is what it is.
Altitude.
We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I am starting to feel the rust a little bit, I'm not going to lie. So far we haven't hit a mountain, so I count that as a win. These guys are quite erratic with their speed. Closure.
Okay, Striker, we are about to enter the weapons range. Maintain open trail formation.
Okay. Off to the ranges. Here we go. Things are about to kick off, I sense.
Zero, this is Striker 3-4. Inbound from the west. What do you got for us? Could you follow your waypoints and ingress at all level as flagged? We are on TACON 301 X-ray.
One X-ray is done.
Request show of force at F18.
Show of force. Okay, so just basically fly over some dudes and overfly some dudes and scare the living bejesus out of them. I guess that's the plan for now. So at the moment we have to stick with these two Mirages. What's the plural of Mirage? I guess Mirai? We'll stick with the two Mirai and see what happens. Beautiful game. Love it. Ah, that's got to be there. Conveniently marked with the green flare. Appreciate that. Alright, let's go scare some dudes. I think this is a practice run on friendly units.
Striker, this is Ramex 5-1, preparing to break formation and exit low level. We will go into a hold position at 10,000. Thanks for the ride.
Au revoir.
Striker copy.
So those dudes are off, breaking off to do their thing. Fuel.
Okay, Striker. First target is set. We've got suspected insurgent camp on the hill. We need you to confirm visually.
Okay, got a spot an insurgent camp. I had two tanks, not just one center line, so here we are.
Heading for target area 1.
Target area 1 is, let's go to the knee board. Weapons range, okay. So between 8 and 9. So I need to set the jet for waypoint 8. Couple. Also put some power in because I'm not paying attention, so that's another mistake, but it's okay. It's the whole point. Relearning the jet, get re-familiar. I'm hoping to be a more competent F-18 pilot by the time I complete this campaign. That's the goal, or at least semi-competent, you know. So we head to waypoint 8, and we're looking for an insurgent camp. So we need to go to air to ground mode. Level off a little bit.
Striker 34, confirm you have visual on the camp.
I do not have visual on the camp. No, that looks like a town. Master arm on. So this camp is supposed to be somewhere between waypoint 8 and 9. I don't see it. It's a town, lots of trees. Yeah, so from target 8, correction, from waypoint 8 to waypoint 9, so there's a good chance that I've already passed it, I think. Also, I think my paddle switch, the autopilot disengage, is not bound, or I've accidentally bound it to something else because it's not working, and that's why the jet keeps screaming at me with the deedle. So that is something else I need to fix. But I'm pretty sure I've missed this camp. Well, that's clearly a major connovation. There's another town down there as well. There's another town. Made the helmet display the sensor of interest, so I can mark it if I do see it. I think I see it. Might be hard to see on YouTube, but I think I see it. That's it there.
7-2. I see him. A bunch of tents, lots of trucks, and looks like armed fighters down there too.
Yeah, that's definitely the place.
Okay, Striker, we want you to mark the target with a smoke bomb. Drop a BDU-45 on the camp. We've got some MLRS systems up here, and we need to lose a few rounds before they go off.
Okay, so we're going to
Roger, 7-2. Setting up my attack run.
drop a smoke bomb, mark it, and then I'm assuming it's about to meet all kinds of destruction. Now I've just got to remember how to set this up. Auto mode, which we are in. Right, let's swing back round. So we need to line this up. 25 seconds to release. Line up, line up. Two, one, pickle. Time to impact, 6 seconds. Let's turn that off.
Striker 34, this is Sabre 20. Target confirmed. Repeat, target confirmed. Going north of the target.
Well, I'm not going to go north because I want to see... I mean, this is probably going to be a little bit dangerous, but I do want to see how this base gets smashed. This little camp. And my paddle switch is definitely not bound correctly, so that's something I need to remind myself to do. And we're not going to see it above these clouds. See me another aircraft over there. That might be the Mirai. So I'm assuming any second now there's going to be carnage down there. And they're not going to know what's hitting.
Striker 34, this is Sabre 20. Rounds inbound on target. Repeat, rounds inbound on target. 30 seconds for effect. Stand back.
Any second now. But that was a bit short. Oh, but that one wasn't. Oh yeah. Good job, good job. That is certainly going to leave a mark. Alright. So now we need to go to waypoint 9 and then head to 10.
Saber 2, this is Striker. Good hits.
Well, we managed to drop the smoke bomb okay, so that's a win. Training camp destroyed. Excellent. We're okay for fuel at the minute, especially at this leisurely pace, but let's head to our next area of operation, I suppose.
Striker, continue to follow your waypoints for target 2.
So we go from 9 to 10. Yeah, proceed to waypoint 10. Okay. Let's get the jet to take us there. 26.5 miles. Let's get an altitude hold on. Let's turn all these lights off while we're in a combat area. I'd rather not get seen, you know. All these bright flashing lights, probably not a wise idea. Wing Wang is alright. He's still got his drop tanks somehow. Maybe he just didn't want to drop them because they're expensive. Where I drop mine because I don't like the idea of extra drag on the jet for no reason. I'm sure it will be fine. 20 miles to go. We can pick up the pace a little bit. I am worried about fuel, I have to admit. We're at £7,250. Which is probably plenty, so long as I don't keep going to burner all the time.
Striker, be advised, man-pads and AAA have been spotted in your area.
Oh, great. Flares are on. Good. I'm a little bit nervous, you know. Man-pads are lethal, so see what happens. 12 miles to waypoint 10. Wingman's doing fine. We're okay. No damage. Fuel's okay for now. Very cloudy today. $7,000 for fuel. So I'm not entirely sure what target 2 is. But the fact that we have rockets I would assume maybe some light anti-aircraft vehicles or maybe another camp or something of that nature. My air-to-air is only consisting of the 2 sidewinders.
Striker, we've got a convoy heading southwest in the lake area. Confirm visual.
Convoy in the lake.
Copy.
Well, there's the lake. A convoy of what, though? Well, there's a KC-135, so there is a tanker in the air if I do absolutely desperately need fuel, but I'm hoping I won't have to use that, because like I said, I'm terrible at air-to-air refueling. It's extremely difficult, so I can't... South of the lake. I think I see them. I think I can see them. Just... there, on this road. And I've only just realised I've got a targeting pod, which would have made my life a hell of a lot easier, but you know, brilliant. It's okay, never mind. We're pretty sure I found them anyway.
Convoy visual. Traveling southwest, lakeside, around 10 vehicles. Aye, that's the aim, Striker. Engage the convoy with the cluster bombs. You can finish them off with the rockets.
Well, I don't have cluster bombs, so that would be Mr. Wingman, I think. 2 will have to do that.
Roger, Saber 2. Striker engaging convoy with cluster bombs and rocket.
Okay, Wingman, you're up.
2. Attacking targets.
Okay, well. Let's get these rockets armed. I will stick with single. Yeah, my paddle switch is definitely not working. Never mind, it's not a big issue. We'll have to sort it out later. Let's go rocket these trucks. Although I haven't seen the explosions from my wingman yet, so he's taking his time.
Two, bombs away.
Okay, he's dropped them now. Okay, let's see what happens.
Altitude. Altitude.
I've probably messed up my wingman's bombing run there. Forced him off the road. No, no, he got a lot. And I forgot to flare. Dropped them way too late. Way too late, so that's another mistake. Track eye up. Sort yourself out, please. Thank you. So I think there's a couple of survivors down here, it seems. So we're just going to try and spam the rockets at anything that's not burning.
Altitude. Altitude.
So I think there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 burning, but I think there's about 7 or 8 vehicles. So I guess we'll just have to keep going down and smashing them with the rockets.
Altitude. Altitude.
I think it's just that one dude who is fine. In all honesty, it's probably easier just to switch to gun, but I like rockets. It's a very satisfying sound and explosion they make when they leave the aircraft.
Altitude. Altitude.
This guy here, or is it this one? I'm too close anyway. That was far too close. The HUD was telling me don't shoot, and I did anyway, so that's yet again another mistake. But it does look like my wingman just dropped another cluster on him just then, so surely that's the end of those.
Like you've nailed them. Well done. Egress the range to the west. Advise a vertical pull out to 15,000 feet for RTB in click. Nice working with you. Hopefully we'll see you over the fence. Sabre 2-0 out.
Awesome. So a fairly gentle mission. Nothing too strenuous, you know. Basic but enjoyable.
Bingo.
Just as we hit bingo as well, so that's perfect.
Thanks for the talk on. We are RTB.
Yeah, that's quite a nice mission for me to just remember the mistakes I've been making and gently break myself in back into the jet. So fairly simple stuff, nothing too traumatic, but you know, not using the targeting pod.
Bingo. Bingo.
Was a mistake. A few mistakes there, but overall good mission. So hopefully the rest get a little more interesting and I get a little bit more competent in the jet. I wouldn't say it was smooth sailing because it wasn't, but that's the whole point of this campaign. So now just RTB and land the aircraft and we'll be all good. See, these little things here, not even instrument panels not lit, but luckily we didn't need them. But to save you the long 99 mile trip back to our home base, I think we'll call it there. So there we go guys, mission 2 on its way soon enough. Thank you for watching, take care, cheers!